consistently stop with grace. Indeed, for all their ample decelerative power, the brakes are a glaring shortcoming in a car that's otherwise nicely executed. The good stuff includes sultry sheet metal that's more refined and better resolved than before we could do without the acid green hybrid exclusive touches, though, as well as a swanky interior that centers around an attractive glossy stack lined with touch screens, capacitive switches, and haptic controls. This new secondary control setup is worlds easier to negotiate than the button palooza that was the old car's central tunnel. The overall interior design is simple and refined, and our test cars featured big slabs of dark wood and yards of buttery soft leather on almost every surface. In typical Porsche fashion, however, there remain oddities. As we noted in our first drive of the Panamera lineup, the direction and strength of airflow from the central vent is controlled via touch screen for no reason other than it seems someone neglected to say out loud, "That's stupid." There are various submenu interfaces, and it's not always clear which of them houses a specific function. Indeed, there's little about the system that's intuitive in the way of a great smartphone. The high-res graphics sure are pretty, though. What can it hurt? The Panamera 4e Hybrid sits in the thick of the lineup by price. For roughly $5,500 more than the 330 HP Panamera 4, taking into account the hybrid's additional standard equipment, including the Sport Chrono package and adjustable air suspension, it's quicker. But as mentioned earlier, the better performing 4s commands just a bit more money than the hybrid. So why is Porsche building the e-hybrid at all, when its main advantage involves as yet unannounced fuel economy numbers that buyers in this price bracket probably don't give two rips about? It doesn't hurt to have this car for Europe, where government emissions targets, infrastructure subsidies for public charging, and aggressive tax incentives for purchasers have fostered an aggressive rollout of plug-in hybrids across all market segments. In addition, performance hybrid programs such as this one likely provide fertile educational ground for the development of an eventual plug-in hybrid 911. That's a pluggable Porsche we're eager to hear more about, because while this Panamera is quick, capable, and comfortable,